full moon eclipse of the buck moon in Capricorn on the 5th of July. What energies does this eclipse have in store for us, and what will we be able to manifest as a result? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Granny B. In today's pick a card reading, I'm looking at the lunar month ahead, following the eclipse on the 5th of July, which is the full buck moon and in Capricorn. Eclipses can have an effect for both a while before and after the event. So let's see how it's affecting us by sign element. It's a full moon still, which is a release and a renewal. So I'm looking at the energies we can drop away and what that will do for our ability to manifest in the new energy. Now, any extra information that you might need is down in the description box below, and I've pulled 4 piles, as you can see, for air signs, earth signs, fire signs and water signs. And I'm going to pull a crystal card for each pile from Crystals the Stone deck to give you the option of picking a pile based on that instead. And as usual, I'll give you the name of the crystal here and read you the interpretation when we get into the readings. So, here we go. One. It is Aquamarine. Signs. Card. Just about jumped out. 2. Can I have crystal card? 3. 3. Fire sign. Jasper. Crystal card. Is card 4 is Hiddenite. Take a nice deep cleansing breath and pick the pile or the crystal most drawn to from air signs, Aquamarine, earth signs, Tiger's Eye, fire sign, Jasper, and water signs, Hiddenite. And once you've chosen, you can go down to the description box or the pinned comment and click on the timestamp there that'll take you directly to the start of that reading. Group 1 air signs, hello and welcome to your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates and just let the rest be. Crystal card is what it is. Aquamarine is a fancy type of blue beryl, and it's a powerful coolant for the head and the heart. Who needs it? Those who run hot fire signs, anyone hanging on to an unspoken burning desire. Where to put it? Whenever you need to turn that whisper into a primal scream, or if that's a little overly dramatic, wherever you want to speak clearly and calmly from the heart. When to use it: when you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too en fuego for polite company. Ice yourself down with Aquamarine's cold shower vibes. And the mantra is keep your cool. To open the reading, I asked the Chakra Wisdom Oracle to let us know what the energy that we can release is. Trickery. Straight away, I know that there's heart chakra healing going on here. This is being afraid to tell the truth or face the truth as you know it, being afraid to ask for help. The main manifesting message that I'm getting here is that you can't trick the universe into believing that you're in the allowing mode. If you're not genuinely feeling the gratitude and the joy, then you aren't there yet. This fear is coming from some lingering lack in your energy that you can release. Remember, I asked for the energies that we can release. You can let this fear go. And to do that, go general in your meditation. Go heart-based general. And bask in the love in the heart center. Tea leaf card. The energies around us coming into the full moon eclipse. Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. That's really positive. Things are on the up. The card says materially or spiritually, but I say they go hand in hand. Spiritual growth will increase material growth naturally. As you do the things that nourishes your soul, the material side increases too. Butterfly, a change for the better. Don't resist change. In order for things to get better, they have to change. This card came up in a recent reading too. Here it's well aspected, and I feel you're coming out of a long cycle of struggle. Lily, spiritual love, yeah, definitely on the up. If you can tap into this energy, like I was saying with the trickery card, heart-based, love, gratitude, without using the meditation to achieve anything, that's the energy to flow. Power, solid foundation, success with effort. I love this card. This turns the tarot card, tower, on its head. What you're building as a solid foundation, which is all of these cards there, the spiritual side going hand in hand with the material side. You've faced tower moments before. Here's the assurance that you'll never get locked down like you were in the past because you've gone beyond that. Here, you can play with this tower energy and create a strong structure. It's going to require you to keep taking the steps that have got you to this point though. And that is a powerful tea leaf card reading, and I'm excited to get into the rest of this now. Angel Tarot, what's coming in as a result? The Lovers, true love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart, a return to good health. In this energy, you've got to the point where you know you deserve a deep and nurturing relationship. The self-love is building, and that's part of the spiritual growth in Goldfish there. Again, the message is heart-based for everything. Heart-based choices, dropping into the heart center and breathing to let head-heart coherence lead. There may be a decision or decisions here, the need to let go of things, entertainment things that no longer make your heart sing. Opposites attract. I heard that clearly. Ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. A little bit of fear to be cleaned up yet, but you're close. This is Capricorn energy, and that's apt with where the eclipse is happening. It's the card that's the total opposite of the Lovers card. These two cards mirror the eclipse energy, and somewhere in between these two extremes, your head, heart, balance will pivot you out of this energy, and that's allowing you to build these firm foundations. And that prevents another tower moment coming in for you. These fears are false evidence appearing real. You're not trapped. You just feel that you are. Let go of outcome. Balance. Thank you for confirmation. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. No need to rush. This is temperance in the traditional tarot. Sagittarius energy coming in so that your head can understand your heart. The viewpoints that need to be balanced are you, yourself, and you. Head and heart at war. There. And here you balance them out, and the last of that fear can drop away. This is effortless manifestation here, moving from the spiritual to the material without losing anything in the process, which is confirming the feeling I had that the goldfish represented both aspects going hand in hand. It isn't an either or choice, you get both. Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. You're closing out a cycle, and I feel that you know this already. You've been feeling this trapped feeling for a while, and one of the fears that you have, that it would take another tower moment to get you out of it. Well, dropping the fear stopped that tower moment from manifesting, and you've managed it here. This is the outcome if you can get out of that fear energy and bask in the love energy. The good tarot to clarify for us. Clarifying the lovers, we've got the Magician, Aries energy. Guess where Mars is sitting right now? In Aries. Here's the will. Here's where your attention is best placed. In that energy of love. Spirit's will, the energy of the universe. That's love. And by aligning with love, compassion, gratitude, you're aligning with the universe. Do you get how powerful that is? Your own will and skill can only build that solid foundation of that tea leaf tower so far. You get far better, stronger, bigger, happier results when you do your bit in alignment with the universe, so that the spirit, cosmos, whatever you want to call the organized energy of the universe, can do the rest. Alignment is love. Clarifying ego. Yeah. Messenger of water. Oh Lord. Direct quote from the guidebook here. Don't at me. A call to fall in love with yourself. There is no room for fear in the energy of love. You can have what you desire. There is no trap. No need for any of the negative fear-based energies when you embody love and flow it. You are a drop in the ocean of love. We all are. We feel it when we allow it. We stop feeling it when we shove the barriers up and shut it out. Love is like light. The tiniest sort of light defeats darkness every time. There is no dark switch. You can't turn the dark on. You can only turn the light off. Remember to turn on the light. Clarifying balance. Temptation back in the ego energy. The message that I need to underline is not to be attached to outcome. Yeah, play with the energy, play with that positive tower energy, but don't limit your intentions to specific material outcomes. Go general. You could always set the intention to get to the point where you can bask in that self-love and let everything else go. And hey, that resonates for me too with my Libra ascendant. I'm feeling just as called out here. Don't go to excess on anything. Keep the balance. Clarifying the 10 of winter, we've got 7 of earth. You are allowed to change your mind. If what's manifested for you didn't turn out the way you expected, then sing a different song, change the tune. You can accept that sometimes we manifest the next step out of desperation, in fear energy, and it isn't until we lift ourselves out of that energy that we can see more clearly that there are better things out there. You're coming out of this old energy, the resolution of difficulties. And hey, the only addiction that I can see here is being addicted to the stress, needing the drama, feeling like the other shoe is going to drop when good things manifest. That's all that's left of the fear that I can tap into the energy of from this group. You've stepped up out of pure crud and you are in better energy now. So set new intentions, plant new seeds, flow the love in. Osho Zen to give us some advice. The lovers, again, thank you for confirmation. The master talks about 3 different levels of love here. Sex as the base, love in the middle, compassion at the top. You can read the chakras into that. Sex is the first chakras, love is the heart, the pivot point, compassion as the top chakras. Sex is the seed, love is the flower, compassion is the fragrance. Compassion is love plus meditation. Love is an ever-fixed mark that alters not when it alterations finds. Excuse the mangling of sonnet 116. In fact, go and read that sonnet. Complete unconditional love asks for nothing in return. It gives of itself for the sheer joy of giving. Then add meditation to that energy, and the fragrance, the compassion, is released. Meditate without any intention other than to be in this present moment. Dropping this last little bit of fear energy and slipping into that deep love. The call to love yourself is the last piece of the puzzle of this cycle closing out. And you do have the chance to get to this point in the energy of the eclipse. Remember that eclipse energies stick around. This could be 6 months in the process. But don't add impatience to this. In the present moment, there is no time. That's also another little chip away at being outcome focused. All manifestations are incomplete. As Abraham Hicks says, you can never get it wrong because you never get it done. Clunk goes the frying pan of enlightenment, and you reset the board for another lesson and go fetch some more water and chop some more wood. Silence. I'm hearing Neville Goddard saying, and now let us go into the silence. It's going to be easy for you to get into that deep meditative state, and you will feel better for it. Again, it's telling me that guided meditations and visualizations, meditations that have a purpose, aren't going to be as useful to you as simply sitting and raising your energy. That you're holding on to that last little bit of fear, lack in meditation when you try to direct it to flow your intention. That's just for a little while. You should go completely general. Just sit and be in the moment, find the silence, come home to yourself. Ripeness. This is how your manifestations will come in. This is important. When the fruit is ripe, it drops from the tree itself without effort. The effort that you needed was the effort to raise your vibration. And that made the right time be now. Right now. It's never the wrong time. The way to close the gap between you and your intentions was always to change the energy that you're flowing in and out. In that high energy, the right time is always now, and the fruit is dropping. All you need to do is relax right here and right now and be willing for it to happen. Don't worry about how. That's not your job. Energy Oracle cards. Adjacent possibilities. That illusion of being trapped is like you looking at only the closed doors here and ignoring all the open ones. Every now moment gives you the opportunity to open different doors, have different ripe fruits drop into your hands. You have all the options. There are infinite ways that every intention that you've ever set could flow into your world right now. Different ideas that you haven't had yet because you weren't receptive to them. The ideas are all out there floating in the ether. Getting into this meditative mode simply tunes you into the possibilities. Be conscious, be aware, be flexible. Let go of how and be open to every possibility. Daughter romance, and I am immediately struck by the heart locked in the cage here. There's still a little bit of this illusion of being trapped. This heart needs to be unlocked, set free. And to really stretch the metaphor, you're the only one that has that key. Right here, right now, you are not your past experiences, nor are you your future experiences. Right here, right now, the best love that you can flow is that self-love. No one else can love you enough to set you free of that fear unless you truly believe that you are worthy of that love. If you don't hold yourself in that high esteem, then you won't feel you're worthy. And you'll still be afraid. And then that fear will get mirrored back to you by the universe. Dragon aura. Air dragon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly. brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. It's perfect, honestly. And enough said. Group 1, air signs. This is powerful energy, but it's really positive and I'm loving it. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up, which is the best thank you that you could possibly give me, so thank you. And while you're here, subscribe to the channel so that you get a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this one. And I'm moving on to group 2 now. So, sending you all my healing love and blessings for both you and your loved ones. Bye now. Group 2, hello Earth signs. To your card is what it is. Tigerite is a gold-brown quartz displaying a light-reflecting optical phenomenon known as chatoyance or cat's eye that appears just below the stone's surface. Who needs it? The currently overthinking and mood-swinging Geminis, Virgos, where to put it, in a string of prayer beads hanging from your middle finger, counted during meditation along with your blessings. When to use it? When your thoughts are not your friends, when reading Jungian theories or attempting to decipher a Zen koan, when you're all raw and not enough purr, when only equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain and right brain can get you square with the universe. And the mantra is balance your whole being. To open the reading, I asked the Chakra Wisdom Oracle to let us know what energy we can release under the eclipse. Perseverance. This card is like the story of being 3 feet from gold, giving up too soon, breaking through that feeling that it's all rubbish, why bother, overcoming doubts. The card asks us if we can overcome the fear, let go of the fear that takes us off course, to stay in the high vibe and get to the energy that allows our intentions to come in. The potential is for miracles if we keep going, and the card actually says that. Tea leaf cards for the energy around us coming into the diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. That's really nice. Roses for romance and lilies for spiritual love. And this gift might not cost a lot of money. It's precious because of the love that it represents to the person who gets it. Box. Resourcefulness. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This is thinking outside the box. 7 of Swords in the positive aspect. Using the resources that you have in order to persevere. The only way you can lose right now is to give up. Stop trying. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. This is what will open up for you if you can find the way into it. Here's where perseverance and thinking outside the box will take you. It's up to you to take the inspired action that sets you on this path. And you can. You have all the resources that you need if you use them wisely, shrewdly. Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. This is a reminder to stay in your integrity, not to take shortcuts that are to the detriment of anyone, including yourself, and don't throw good money after bad here either. That money path requires nothing but walking along it, and that gift is given in good faith, in good energy. That's perfectly safe to accept or to give. Angel Tarot for what's coming in as a result. The Sun, wow. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Please don't give up. You really are 3 feet from diamonds here. This is success, clarity. Again, stay in your integrity. This above all to the known self be true. Happiness, satisfaction, knowing the path to take because it's become clear. Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. A new start, a totally new direction, taking a leap of faith, secure in the knowledge that all is well and that everything is always working out for you. What the sun energy has given you there is the renewal of hope, faith, belief. You do know the path to take. You're being guided. And this money path opens up as a result of you doing what you were always supposed to be doing, following your joy. King of Spring, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Unexpected help. Support from someone that you never ever believed would ever support you. The end of a misunderstanding. And I'm hearing reconciliation. And yes, there is the feel of good financial surprises here. And also good news in your career too. Things looking up. And more financial security generally. Of course, it could just be a water sign person coming in for you. But I think the message is all that energy. Five of Spring. Opposing goals arriving from differing opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. Still a little bit of that energy that you need to persevere through. But you know how to deal with this. It hasn't got worse. It was just making you react more because it had gone on so long. Life throws step one moments so that we can be clear on what we don't want. This is little buzzing annoyances, not huge hassles. Good tarot to clarify. So clarifying the sun, we've got patience. Feels very much like perseverance, doesn't it? I'm hearing that Kate Bush, Peter Gabriel song, the line, "Don't give up, you have friends." This card tells me moderation in all things, including moderation, and I've given this message before, quite recently. Patience is on the love side of the frustration coin. Frustration is fear energy, the fear that the situation will never end, or that it will get worse and that you'll be unable to cope. The cards are saying to flip that and stay calm, stay steady, because the sun is going to shine on all of it. Clarifying the dreamer, we've got the Eight of Fire. Here's the momentum that you've been waiting for. Things moving in a positive way, positive changes. Rediscovering your eagerness, having lifted yourself out of the grind. You've let the universe into the driving seat, and now you're along for the ride, watching to see how it'll all turn out. Clarifying the King of Spring. We've got the Queen of Water. Compassion and emotional security because you're in a much, much more positive headspace. The way that you're relating to other people has changed. You're holding both them and yourself in that higher vibration, blasting them with love that comes out of that secure root foundation of self-love, self-compassion. You're not overgiving anymore, and now you can receive equally. That makes this big. Clarifying the Five of Spring. We've got the Five of Water. It's interesting. Releasing the sadness, forgiving these things, these annoyances, allowing them to be there without it affecting you. Releasing past sorrow as well, letting it go without having to go back into it and experience it again. You deserve that freedom, that shedding of the old skin that allows the new you to shine and head off in this new direction, the true direction. Osho Zen to give us some advice. The Creator, he's the King of Spring back again. This divine masculine energy is the master of creation. They no longer destroy, they build. Creativity shines out here. That creative energy has been turned in on the self, creating the best self. You are a masterpiece because the universe created you, and it never creates anything less than a masterpiece. You are not becoming your best self. You already are that right here and now when you release judgment and see yourself as the universe sees you. Maturity, a moment of perfect internal peace and stillness that you can carry with you. It changes past, present and future because the energy is complete. You can go in any direction from here with this solid base of internal peace and stillness and calm joy. This is a step up in your vibration that can't be shaken by external circumstances. this card implies that this is a gift from the universe. Remember the Diamond card. That is a result of the spiritual work that you've done. And yeah, it's success and good fortune externally as a result of what you've done internally. Participation. This is you taking that wonderful energy that you're vibrating and joining others to co-create something beautiful. Your energies meld and you lift each other higher, seeing and noticing and understanding the joy in everything natural around you. Instead of being focused on the negative, you're focused on the positive. I saw someone walking, staring at the ground with their energy pulled in, and then the energy changing and then walking upright, looking around with a smile and happy amazement. Control. You can't control what happens around you. The only control that you have is your reaction. Like that image I got with the last card, it was the same situation, but the energy of the person experiencing it changed how it was perceived. I get it. Sometimes contrast feels unbearable. I'm not belittling anything that you've been through. This is more than that, though. This rigid control is fear-based and it puts massive barriers up. Nothing can get in. This isn't allowing. It also takes a great deal of energy. It really is the polar opposite of the maturity card there. That's allowing. This energy is closed in, the person walking with the head down. That energy is open and expansive, head up and taking it all in with joy in the moment. Energy Oracle. Angel of Love. Oh, look this card up. In the description is my mantra, self-love first. Tap into that energy to allow you to flow the love inwards. And it melts these barriers and puts you in the receptive mode. And that can flow loving connections in too. Of course it can, but not from that control energy. How can you feel anything through those barriers? Love is messy on the human level. There's no control there. And that's one of the wonderful things about it. Magician and the Mirror. You are the magician and you can create everything you intend to create when your energies are in balance and you're flowing in that maturity energy. That's the Ace of Pentacles there. That represents the manifestation of abundance. That's the key here. Being in that energy and not in the energy of control. Too much in your head and not letting that wonderful joy, calm, love, peace, compassion that is your gift from the universe flow. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. It is the two main energies that I'm seeing here, earth and air. Your earth side is balanced. It's flowing the positive aspects of the air aspect. That's what gets you into that balance. That's what lets you manifest positively. Balancing it, earth and air. Group 2, earth signs. This is going to be a good eclipse for you. I feel it. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up so that YouTube knows that you liked it and shares it with more people. And comment down below with anything that resonated for you. While you're here, subscribe to the channel so that you get a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this one. And I'm moving on to group 3 now. So until next time, group 2, love and blessings to you and your loved ones. Bye now. Fire sign. So your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates. Rest be. Card. Jasper. What it is, Jasper describes a huge variety of fake quartz stones. From Picasso Jasper, I'm going to be prolific. To Mookite Jasper, I'm going to lay low on power up. To Red Jasper, you're going to want to move out of my way. These earthly babies help align us to our core powers. Who needs it? Air sign city folk. Where to put it? Whenever you are, when you'd rather be barefoot, pulling vibes from the earth below. Think white sand, green grass, yoga mat. When to use it? When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session. And the mantra is strengthen your foundations. To open the reading, I asked the Chakra Wisdom Oracle to let us know what the energy is that we can release. Isolation. This is the story of an INFJ. Seriously, this is learning to distinguish between isolation and solitude, and it is simply how we perceive the situation. Don't wait for the right time, the right place, the right set of friends. Live your life the way that you want to now, and simply allow other people to be. They exist, they don't affect you. Let go of the self-imposed isolation and enjoy the solitude. Or participate in whatever way that you can right now, however much too much faff that feels like, because this card says that you could be on the verge of something big. And hey, it could just be lockdown lifting for you, and that has to be a good thing, but follow all official advice that applies to you. That's important. Tea leaf cards for the energy around us coming into the here. Good news coming. My ears are burning. Someone's talking about me in a good way. There's the same theme as isolation here underneath that, though. Let go of negativity. Choose positivity. Remain optimistic. And in need of help, assistance, and guidance. A helping hand being reached out to you that you could trust. Intention behind it is a good one. If it doesn't appear forthcoming, that you might have to reach out and connect and ask. Oh, great happiness. I'd say that the helping hand is definitely there for a start. Deep happiness of the sort I'd represent with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun, and it's very powerful. Of course, short journey. I don't think that's indicating a physical journey here, although it might, of course. I think this is telling me that this happy outcome is a short way away from you here, that you're nearly there and that you're on the right track. Angel Tarot for what's coming in as a result. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised, a firm but compassionate leader. There are good things happening, but don't get swept up in the passion and enthusiasm and forget to focus on the details. There's still wood to be chopped and water to be carried, but don't get bogged down in them either. Have a plan. Balance head and heart in that plan. Do what you know is right. Flow it all in that high energy. Again, there's success here. Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. It's the manifestation of passion, enthusiasm, a new project, idea, direction to take. And look at all these positive cards backing this up. This card says not to worry if you don't know all the details, so you can't get bogged down in them, as what you don't already know will become apparent over time. There's a nice balance between not getting swept away in the passionate energy, being aware of details, not getting lost in them, just doing it, having a plan but not being rigid with it. That sounds like common sense to me. Sound common sense. The Wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Delays are over. Again, this could be restrictions being lifted. Sudden good fortune. I love to intend for this because I love the thrill when it manifests. Sudden good fortune is very hard to ignore or dismiss when it pops in. There are good changes, good things happening for you, happy synchronicities, everything falling into place. Again, travel is indicated here, so horse could be a journey. Again, I do feel that this is also all about momentum building up in a very positive direction. Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Again, happy changes, the renewal of hope, an optimistic attitude. This energy feels like champagne bubbles and ripe strawberries. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Go read the lyrics to that song from a law of attraction perspective. what you believe you can achieve. No room for self-doubt here. Here is the energy of your manifestations coming in, and then some. Good tarot to clarify. Clarifying the Emperor, we have the Chariot, yet more success and momentum. Love under will. In this deck, this is subtitled Victory. You've learned to see all the contrast, all the challenges as part of the process and made a breakthrough. Living Abraham Hicks step 4 as your normal. Yeah, there's a plan. There's this balance of head and heart implied in both of these cards. Especially the Emperor and the Chariot. Look. Head, heart. Head, heart. There's skill and ability being used to best advantage. And it's for your highest good. Clarifying the Ace of Spring, we've got the Fool. It's a beginning for sure. The enthusiasm that I saw in the Ace being confirmed. Thank you. Knowing that what your heart is telling you is the right course of action. It may not appear logical or practical when looked at through the eyes of pure logic, but you're grounded with the Emperor energy there. You've got both going on, and you can take that heart leap, that calculated risk, because the action that you're being called to is inspired. And here's proof that you are a spiritual being who's having a human experience. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Water celebration. So this sudden good fortune is big enough to warrant a celebration with friends or family, and it's likely to be larger than just you. There's collective energy about this success, this joy. I think it's coming in for you and you're paying it forward. These energies spiral up when shared. Clarifying the Star with the Eight of Earth. Gaining knowledge, wisdom, using a new craft or skill. Skill is also implicit in the Chariot there. This is the card of mastery, of practice making perfect, and I think it refers to this effortless manifesting that you've got going on here. It couldn't be a more positive law of attraction reading. The energy is high, and in that high energy it's even more important to keep your manifesting techniques going. Keep walking the walk. Don't forget the basics. What you've been doing has worked, is working, so keep doing it. The feeling of repetition. Lots and lots of repetition in order to hone your skills. Osho Zen to give us some advice. Trust, again, the feeling of a leap of faith as we got in the Fool there. And it's the feeling of freedom too, almost at the point of flying, completely safe. Your Emperor energy guideline is all you need. Everything else is unfolding in perfect timing. You're not wasting this energy on small stuff. You're going general and big. You know, fine that whatever you have that you could lose isn't important. The things that matter are the things that you can't lose. I love how similar these two cards are. This feels like the three people usually depicted on the Three of Cups, working together seamlessly, effortlessly, in flow. There's another message about those pesky details again here. There's a line to balance between getting bogged down in them, feeling that they're boring, or being overwhelmed with having too much to do. And that's where the helping hand comes in. You can delegate. You're a leader. Trust that your team has you covered. Don't micromanage. Be in your zone, in your flow. Allow your team to handle their roles. Awareness. This Chariot again. This new awareness is showing you that you don't need to struggle to achieve anything. The feeling of being lost, alone, isolated is dissolving away as your inner witness begins to be able to communicate your truth. You're leaving the old energy behind, dropping out of being busy for the sake of being busy, because that was the only way to shut the fear ego voice up. Now you can be busy in flow for the sake of the wings on your feet. It's a completely different energy. That's what you're flowing into. Patience. Love the lunar energies here. This is reminding me to tell you that eclipses can take up to 6 months before their energy manifests in. And in the meantime, you need to hold on to this energy. Your intentions are set. They are coming in. Wait in expectant happiness for all of this to unfold. No digging up the seed to see if it sprouted. You need to wait for the plant to appear or you'll kill it at the seed stage. The energy isn't meh, whatever. It's knowing that there's something huge coming in. Knowing it, absolutely. The feeling of being in a long queue at a theme park. That eager expectation. Energy Oracle. Man holding a coin. Yup. The helping hand. A financial advisor or healer or both who will give good advice. It is up to you whether you take that advice or not. But seeking it out is a good idea. From everything I'm seeing here, this is good, trustworthy, impartial advice. You don't have to go this isolation that you're moving from alone. You can reach out for help. And that's at every stage of all of this unfolding for you. Take control of your finances now and have your plan for when they improve. Don't let go of the details. Again, there's inspired action. Victory. It couldn't be clearer than this. Success is on its way. Acknowledgement of your achievements, and it's a step up on the path. So don't stop there. Not that you'll want to with all of that momentum. It's pretty clear that a really good path is opening up that will flow you on to bigger and better things. It's amazing. Dragon Aura. Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. This is you paying it forward. I don't have to tell you to do this. It's coming naturally out of that energy that you're in. The more you have, the more you can give. And that isn't just material resources. It's your time, your ability to hold space, your energy. You raise the vibration of the planet in this energy of joy that's flowing in for you. Wherever you are in this right now, and I feel it's bang in the middle of the isolation energy, tap into the future that's flowing all of this, the future you. Tap into their energy and claim it. Group 3, fire signs. My Leo sun and I are claiming this reading alongside you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below with anything that resonated for you. If you haven't already, then subscribe to the channel so that you know whenever I upload another pick a card reading like this one. And I'm moving on to group 4 now. So until next time, I'm sending you and your loved ones all my healing love and blessings. Bye now. Hello group 4 water signs, welcome to your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates for you and just let the rest be. And your card is Hiddenite. What it is: a variety of spodumene. Hiddenite's green aura emanates the warm and fuzzies. If you tap into the stone's frequency and feel the buzz, you must have a big heart. Use it. Who needs it? French existentialists, future trippers, bad romantics. Where to put it? Hiddenite, like its cuddly pink cousin kunzite, should be aimed at the heart. When to use it? When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hiddenite is drawn to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call on Hiddenite to help you love your way out of it. And the mantra is claim your happy place. To open the reading, I asked the Chakra Wisdom Oracle to let us know what is the energy to release. Insecurity. Can you look objectively at your fears and work out which ones are real and which ones are the old false evidence? There's a feeling here of needing something to worry at, fret over, that you never finish any of your projects, creative projects especially, because deep down you fear their rejection by others. Even when you do finish one, it doesn't see the light of day because you second guess it, never release it, never put it out there. This deep-rooted base chakra healing that's needed is possible in the energy of this eclipse. Grounding meditations flood the energy in through your base chakra. tea leaf cards for the energy around us coming into the eclipse here. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. We'll clarify this with the rest of the reading, but I think that it's a mental journey, a spiritual tapping in. You're moving towards a time where your perspective changes, where you're able to see things differently. It says a journey, either physical or mental. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. If you can tap into this energy, stay focused on the things that you do that make you feel this way, you'll go a long way towards healing those insecurities. This isn't to say that you needn't do anything to heal the fears, but this will help you get your head out above them so that you can look at them objectively. Dogs, getting together with friends. Friends are important here, however you get together with them. These days, most of us are in the situation where most of our friends live in our computers and our phones, but that's okay. That's still a real connection, and you can tap into that and have fun doing things that you enjoy doing, that flow, that happy, fun, light-hearted energy. Key. Successful outcomes to your problems. This card tells me that things are always working out for you, and you know that's true. There's been a solution to everything that you faced in the past, always. And there are solutions now. Infinite possibilities of resolutions, from the mundane to the miraculous. Getting your energy out of fear and into fun is a great first step. Angel Tarot for what's coming in as a result. Princess of Winter, information that can help you which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. The truth may be hard to hear, and I think mainly because your system is used to the feelings of worry and stress and fear, and it tends to default to it, and it creates things to worry or be afraid of when there's nothing there but tricks of the light in a darkened room. Remember too that no matter how much you think you know, the facts may not be what you believed them to be. Keep an open mind, speak your truth with kindness, and be prepared to change your mind if new information comes in. Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Drop disbelief a second and bear with me here. I'm going to tell you something deep and important. In that insecurity card, look how the heart is creating the demon. Your heart creating the monsters that you're afraid of. Your fears are keeping you out of your heart space, out of that love energy. Here with the ace, we're told open your heart to love, and you can. No matter if there's not anything close to you that you feel love for. That's the key to bringing in, flowing in this new love that I see here, this new relationship. It begins with healing your insecurities and fears. Truth is, and again, it might be hard to hear, especially as I keep saying it and words don't teach. It begins with self-love, self-worth, self-esteem, and it's also a huge part of the spiritual journey that the carriage card was talking about up there. You have the key. Five of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. There are a lot of good things in your world, in your universe, but you do seem to be accentuating the negative. If there is negativity around you from other people or situations, then yes, there may not be much that you can do about that situation, but you can look at it objectively and think about changing your reaction to it, to them. Cut out as much drama as possible. Boring is sometimes really cozy and comfortable. It often allows us to meditate without distractions. Tap back into the peace and quiet that was being permanently disrupted by all these drama llamas, including your own brain weasels. Focus in on what you would like to experience. Tune everything else out and try not to judge it. Just let it be. The moon. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yep, you're not feeling clearly. You're a little heart fogged from lack of grounding. By letting go of worry and fear, you can understand the truth of a situation, and that gives you the key to success on this spiritual journey. You'll not get to the aha without going back to absolute basics, starting at the base chakra and working up. But if you do that, then there is this promised spiritual epiphany, a breakthrough, a step up. The universe is trying to show you what your next step should be, but you can't get into the receptive mode to flow it in this worry and fear energy. You need to flow in that light-hearted, carefree energy. That really is a choice. No drama llamas allowed. Good tarot to clarify for us. Clarifying the Princess of Winter. The Two of Fire, creative planning for the future. Trusting the process, trusting in the unknown, which is tough. It's okay in the energy of the Princess of Winter. It's really easy to fall into that worry, that insecurity, if you don't have all the answers. But you don't need all the answers right now. In the same way as you don't need all the food that you'll ever need to eat to be in your house right now. Most of the answers that you need won't make sense to you yet anyway, as you need to get into the energy where you can ask the right questions and understand the right answer when it's given. Clarifying the Ace of Summer, we've got the Six of Earth. What you have sent forth in love comes back to you many times over. This is the universe demonstrating how generous it can be, sending you unexpected resources. This is you plopping into that heart center for a second and releasing those fears. 17 seconds is all it takes. And seeing a change as a result, it gives you the confidence to try it again. Finding that the people around you mirror your generosity of spirit. Just when you needed the proof that things could get better, it does. In that Ace of Summer moment, you allow it in. Lovely. Clarifying the Five of Summer, the moon again. These irritations, these people that are perpetuating the drama cycle, the worries, the fears, they are all Maya, illusion. It's smoke and mirrors. Your current conditions are not a reflection of the truth that's going on for you. Trust the unknown. Again, that same message. You've got a lot of opportunities just sitting there in the shadows waiting for you to see them as opportunities. But if you're still insecure, then those shadows will feel frightening because they're outside of your comfort zone. Again, release the fears. Clarifying the moon. We've got the Four of Water. Thank you for confirmation. Taking that pause from the drama that's been distracting you. It feels like a soap opera, honestly. It will let you get your head straight. This card says to trust in the abundance of opportunities. Dream even bigger than you dreamed before. Get out of the manifesting comfort zone that had you dreaming small because you didn't really believe that what you truly desired was possible. Self-worth. Let disappointments and sadness simply wash through you. Let them go. Have faith in the bridge of incidents that everything you need will come to you in perfect timing, easily, effortlessly. Osho Zen to give us some advice. Intensity. This focus is awesome. This is the sort of focus that can meditate a hole in stone. Here, the advice is not to follow any spiritual teachings, no books, no guided meditations. Go inwards and find your own practice for your own sweet spot. In this intense energy, some people will find you too much for them. You'll annoy them. Just let them be annoyed. And remember, words don't teach. You get positive and they feel like they're losing you because you aren't dependent on them in the same way as you were when you were stuck in the soap opera dramas. You can't explain it. You just have to live it and let their energy come up to match yours. That's possible. Existence. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the soul is. It isn't a physical place so much as an inward stillness and peace, relaxation and acceptance. We don't need to fight, struggle, effort to get what we need. Close your eyes and feel the feeling of having everything that you could possibly need in this moment. No need to get up. No need to go and do anything for at least the next 10 minutes. Nothing that you've forgotten. Right now, in the moment, you can be at peace. Relax. That's the feeling from this card. Being a part of the whole, an integral component of the universe, equally as important as every other part of that pattern. Without you, the pattern would be incomplete. Stress. Yup, that's pretty obvious. Most of what you're stressing about are things that are either not particularly important or things that you can't control. Abraham Hicks puts that best. The sun came up this morning and the planets are spinning in perfect proximity to the sun. And was all of that on your to-do list? Did you have to paint the sunrise in the sky, feed all of the wild animals, set the level of the high tide in Cove's Haven? Nope, and none of it fell apart. The universe has your back. The old practice of writing out everything on your to-do list and then picking only what you can actually cope with and delegating the rest to the universe, it works. Prioritize, don't micromanage, stress less. Right now, as I'm recording this, my internet is down and the engineer won't be here until tomorrow. Fixing the internet isn't my job. It's out with my control. My job is to do all that I can do to be ready to upload this for you when the internet is working again. I'm not stressed about it. It's one of those things that I can't control, that I have simply allowed to be. It just is. Sharing. Oh, this is nice. We've gone from base chakra to heart chakra here. Tapped into that Ace of Summer energy. This is the outcome if the fears are released, the stress is let go of. You get to the point where you can share the love, the joy, the abundance in that carefree, light-hearted energy that the jug promised there. What you get is the heart chakra opening up, activating, and that beautiful explosion of heart energy that makes it totally natural to flow it all back out without any hint of the fear of lack. By grounding the root chakra, you have become centered. The heart chakra is the center, and you've got your equilibrium back. Energy oracle cards all tied up. There's the energy that we're starting in. The before picture, the annoyances, the stresses, people nipping at you and feeling mithered. You feel stuck in that energy, and it might feel as if everything I've said about releasing the fears and letting the stresses go is impossible, that you don't know where to start, or that some of the things that you're stressed about are things that you're waiting for, like me and the engineer, or for documents to be signed or emails to turn up. Let go of everything that you can't control for a start. As we said, look at where you're shutting yourself in, where you may be tying your own hands. The first rule of success, Jack Canfield's book, take 100% responsibility. And that's another truth that might be hard to hear. I am the way I am in the situation that I'm in because of this thing that happened, or that thing that this person did to me. Yeah, you are, but that happened in the past. Staying in the emotion of that past event only lets that event shape you in the present moment. Release those emotions, let them flow through you. Try the Sedona method. You don't have to go back into the energy of it. Just go into your heart space and actively release the energies that aren't serving you. Daughter Spirit, this is the key. This is the way through the stress and the worries that gets you out the other side into the better energy. This is spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. This is you finding that key that allows you to tap into your true potential, your unlimited potential. Open up your intuition, trust in the process. You have that focus, that intensity, and you can turn it inwards and have that spiritual step up that just blows all of these fears and doubts and shadows away. This is beautiful, lovely energy. Dragon Aura. Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendental love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. I really think the universe wants you to know that your fears are false evidence appearing real, and that getting into your heart center and staying there is your key. It will transmute that fear energy to love. It must. It's universal law. Group 4, that was intense. If you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up. It's the best help you could give me because it makes YouTube recommend my videos to more people. While you're here, subscribe to the channel so that you get a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this. That's it for me for this full moon eclipse reading. Until next time, I'm sending all my love and healing blessings to you and your loved ones. Bye now.